Hey guys, good morning.
Yeah, hi Krishna, good morning. Krishna, yesterday's video you haven't said, I think.
Not sure. Let me check. She's there now.
Okay.
Wait. Yesterday's is, yeah, it is there. This is the SQL our practice session, and this is our video. It is there. Yesterday we have discussed both self-join and practice scenarios, right? Yes. Self-join content would be there added in this, and practice scenarios are separate SQL. Oh, sorry, I didn't share the screen. See, these are the three files. On April 19th, you are seeing that three files uploaded. Are you able to see any?
Yeah, Krishna.
Yeah, these three.
Okay.
Okay. Let's continue. Yes. Write a SQL query to find the employees whose grade is 4 and salary between minimum and maximum salary. So written all information. Here we are not asking any much more information. We need to have the information from both employee table and salary table. That's it. Select star from employee A, join salary grade B on A dot salary between B dot min sal and B dot max sal. Just a second. Yeah. So just see. Okay. Good. Write a SQL query to find the employees. These are employees whose grade is 4. So here what we need is where grade equals to 4. These many employees are there with the grade 4 and their minimum maximum salary is this 2010 to 3100. Okay. And next, write a SQL query to find the employees excluding marker or Adeline of the department production or audit and join after 1991. Tell me how you can write it. Excluding marker or Adeline is a employee name. Marker and Adeline are employee names. And these are department names, production or audit. And joined in the 1991 means hire date. So the information what we need is coming from how many tables? How many tables, Anne?
Two tables.
Two tables. Okay. I'm just copying, okay, two tables. So I'm just removing, I don't want this information. Okay. Join two tables. First condition is
Not in,
where EMP name
not in
not in
marker,
marker
comma,
readline.
headline.
Okay, you are excluding. And
And department
name in
production, comma, audit.
audit. Okay, and
Hire date
high rate between 1991-01-01 and 1991-12-31. Or you can write year of okay. Either the one is fine. Okay. This. Next.
after 1991.
Was after 1991. Oh, so
Joined after 1990.
then greater than 1991. Two. Okay. Next, write a SQL query to find the department location of employee clear. I want to know the department location where the clear is working. Select star from employee where EMP name equals to clear. So this is the information of clear, but I want to know the location where he is working. If you want to know the location of any employee, what you need to do? You need to join with department A and A dot ID equals to B dot DP ID. Okay, here A dot star comma, which means A dot star, which is all the columns from employee table, comma B dot DEP location. See, so the employee care is working in the location Sydney. Okay, employee care is working in the location Sydney. Next, write a SQL query to find the location of all the employees working in finance or audit department. Tell me. For working in the finance,
Comma, audit.
this. And next, what we have asked, sort the
Order
results
by-
in ascending order by department.
Order by department ID. DEP ID.
Order by see, when you are using join, you can use either E dot, A dot, or D dot, B dot. Anything is fine because join will matching records, right? So anything you can take. But when you are using left join, you must take A dot. When you are doing right join, you must take B dot. Okay. Next, write a SQL query to find the employees along with the grades in ascending order. along with the grades. I have written the query, right? This. Along with the grades in ascending order. So here what you need to do, simple.
Concatenate.
Why concatenation?
Along with grades.
Employees along with the grade in the sense. So grade is also grade information also to be added to the existing. See, if I do select star from employee, it will come, you will get the employee information only, no?
Yes.
So to the employee information, I am asking to add
Grade.
grade information as well, and that information to be order by in grade. Suppose if you are not doing order by, so it may come in a order or it may come in a zigzag. Here it is coming in a order only. Okay. Sometimes it may come in a zigzag order. So then order by grade. That's it. Order by grade. Okay. GREADE, correct. Oh, order by grade. Okay, see. This is what I am asking in a sense. So along with the employee information, I need salary information as well. And while printing the data, I want the data to be ordered in grade wise. Next, write a SQL query to find the employees according to the department in assigning order. Okay. Here in the written name of the employee, job name, department, salary and grade. So the same thing. Order by what? DEPID. Same thing. Here SQL query to find the employees, but here no need of star. Here we have asked for some column. Employee name, job name, DEPID, salary, grade. So this is the information I have asked, and the data while returning need a to order on department wise. Suppose here it is the department, guys. Here I have asked for department. If the department is department ID, then you no need to join to any other table. If the department means it's a department name, means what we need to do?
Join with department table.
Join with the department table as well. Okay. Join department table as well. Okay. Here department is department ID only. That's why I'm not joining. If it is a department name, if you want to get department name, means you need to join with the department table as well to get the result. Next, write a SQL query to find the employees work in the department 1001 or 2001. And see here. Okay, let me do one thing. Rewrite. Select. Select from employee where DEPID in 1001, 2001, who work in the department 1001 or 2001. For them, what they need is employee ID EMP name, salary, department name. Department name will come from
Department table.
department B on A dot
DEP
EEP
ID.
ID equals to B dot
DEP ID.
EEP ID. Okay. Then take DEP underscore name, department name. Next grade. Grade will come from where?
Grade table.
Salary.
Nine.
Salary.
Sal grade. C
C.
on A dot salary between C dot min sal and C dot max sal, right? Department name here. Grade. Next. Experience. Date diff of years.
Comma.
Hire date.
Hire date, comma,
Get date.
as experience in years. Salary star 12 as
Annual
annual
salary.
salary. Okay, this is what the information they have asked for. Where is the department ID we have? Okay. Here, A dot. Ambiguous column is the department ID is coming from both employee table and department table. Now we got it. Okay. Next, write a SQL query to list the details of employees along with the details of their departments. So this is anyway we have written, not a problem. The same thing along with the employee details along with the department details.
A dot star, comma, B dot star.
Simple. A dot star, comma,
B dot star.
or you can keep simply star. So the details of employees along with the details of their departments. Next, write a SQL query to list the employee ID, name, department ID, location of all the employees. This is also already we have worked and similar. What I need to do? Employee ID I need. The employee ID, comma,
DEP
employee
ID.
name, comma,
DEP ID.
the department ID, comma,
Comma.
EDP
Location.
location. This already did for one particular user, right? In particular Claire.
Yes, sir.
So the same thing. This is for all the employees. That is for only one Claire. Employee Claire. Next, write a SQL query to find the employees who work in the department ID 1001 or 2001. Same we did. Same thing. What is this? The condition first.
Where DEP ID in 101, comma 2001.
2001. Here, what you need? Employee ID, employee name, department ID, department location. Extra what they need is
Department name.
sorry guys. Department name. Next, write a SQL query to find the employees whose salary is in the range. Minimum, maximum, same, nothing. So employee ID, name, salary, and grade they want. That's it. Simple. Sal grade. A dot salary between B dot min sal and B dot max sal. Here what they need is employee ID, employee name,
Salary grade.
salary, comma,
So,
grade. Sit.
Salary spelling mistake. Salary spelling mistake.
Salary. Okay. Next. Write a SQL query to list the managers and number of employees work under them. Sort the result setting in ascending order on manager. Now what I want is, you generally know, right? So some multiple employees are reported to the same manager. Right or not? Generally. Multiple,
yes,
multiple employees are reporting to the same manager, which means under one manager, there might be a chance multiple employees will be there. One employer, multiple employees would be there. Now I want to know the the count of employees for each manager. The count of employees for each manager. So how you can write?
group by manager ID. Count of star. Select count of
Select.
star
Count of star
from employee
employee.
where
Where?
so, group by manager ID.
Group by manager ID. Yes. So 225111. Do you know these two employees are belongs to which manager?
No.
If you want to
So
know that,
manager name. Count of star, comma manager name.
not manager name, manager ID. Whatever the column that you are using along with aggregation function, the same column must be there in the group by.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
Now it is a better readable. The query is correct. Whatever you have written is correct. But the representation is, so if you want to better readable, this. Now I can say, right, there are two employees who are working under 65646 manager. Okay. Okay. Next, write a query to count the number of employees of each designation in each department. Tell me guys. I want to know how many employees are working on each department and each job. Suppose in a department, IT department, senior software engineer will be there, team leader will be there. So different designation will be there in the department, right? Department is like departments are like IT department or marketing department or sales department or finance department. So under each department, the employees who are working will be having a different designations, right? Right or not?
Yes.
So here,
Select job name, comma department name, DEP name
DEP ID,
from count of star
top star
from
employee,
Group by job
E
and
by
job
name, comma,
name, comma DEP ID.
yes. This is all. Okay. Here, because I have asked designation and department, I need to know the number of employees working under this combination, designation and department. So when you want to have two columns, just keep those two columns along with the aggregation. Job name is the designation and department is the department ID. Job name, comma, department ID, comma, count of star. Okay. Next, write a SQL query to find the departments where at least two employees are working. Where at least two employees are working.
Select select the department ID, comma count of star from employee where sorry, group by department ID having count of star is greater than 2.
See guys, here. Yes, whatever you said is right. but let me explain this. See, this what is my question is, so my question is, you need to depart. I want to know the departments at least 2 employees are working. I want the departments at least 2 employees are working. Okay. So how you know first? First you want so how many employees are working in each department, right? How many employees are working in each department? See, in 1001 there are, how do you get that? So you need to write the query like this: department ID, count of star from employee, group by department ID. If you write this query, what it is giving is department wise number of employees are working. Right? Here, the output, whatever you are seeing is department wise number of employees are working. But next question is what? I want to list the departments where at least 2 employees are working. So 1001, there are 3 employees working. Yes, it is true. 2001, there are 5 employees are working. It's true. 3001, there are 6 employees are working. It's true. But when it comes to 5001, there only 1 employee is working, right? It is not true, because I want to list the departments where at least 2 employees are working. So what I need to do? You need to,
Where?
from this
Where?
data, what I need to do? I need to filter. I need to exclude some data, right?
Yes.
Is
If you
where
want
count.
to get specific data from the given data, so what you need to use?
Where condition.
Where condition. But here the thing is, the output that we are getting after grouping the data. Okay, after grouping the data. So output of this is the data, right? So you can't write where class here. Where? You can't write. What you will do? So let's say I
Count
can
of
say
star.
count. So you can't write where count of greater than 1. You can't write. So if you want to filter the data after the grouping, if you want to filter the data after grouping, we have a one more command called class, you can say having class. Having count of count of star greater than 1.
1.
At least employees, 1 employee, at least 2 means, if it is greater than 1 means 2 only, no?
Yes.
See. Having and count. Having. How where will be used is before grouping the data. So before grouping the data, if you want to filter any data from employee table, then you can use where class. After grouping the data, if you want to filter, you need to use having class. Okay. So in interview question, guys, what is the difference between where and having? What is the difference between where and having? So where is this is both where and having classes are used to filter the data only. See, first point and here is same. Both are used to filter the data. The data can filter before grouping, but here the data can be filtered after grouping. So where class cannot be used in along with aggregation functions, whereas having class can be used with aggregation function. And without group by, we can use where class can be used without group by, but having class cannot be used without group by. If you are not writing a group by and if you have started writing having, it will not work. So if you want to write having, the query must have a group by class. The query must have group by class. Should I insert a data? But okay. So anyone has any questions with the difference between where and having? So here, if you see, where DEP ID in 1001 comma 2001. See, before grouping itself, while taking the data from employee table, it is taking only the departments 1001 and 2001. Then it is grouping that data. On top of that data, I am applying a filter condition. This, where is before group by, having is after group by. So before grouping the records, if you want to restrict the records from the table, you have to use where class. After grouping, if you want to filter the data, use having class. So where and having both are used to filter the data only, guys. So where and having is both are used to filter the data. So if you want to filter the data after grouping, so where class will not supported. So here, before selecting the data, here also I need to select the data. Okay. Here, let me tell you. Select star from employee, where so what it will give, guys? If I run this query, what it will give? From all the data available in employee table, we are taking only the data which are belongs to department ID 1001, 2001, which means what? I am just filtering some data while fetching, right or not? No, this is the data. And on this data, I just wanted to know the number of employees working in each department. The number of employees working in each department. So what you'll do? DEP ID, comma, count of star.
Group by
Group by department ID. See, it is giving the employee count for only 1001 and 2001 because here I have taken considered only the data. Whatever the data that you have considered, for those data only, it is grouping. Suppose if you remove this condition, it will group all the departments. Okay. Since I have, so while before grouping itself, I am just selecting some information, only specific information. So after grouping, so here 1001 is 3 and 2001 is 5. Here I just wanted to know the departments where at least 4 employees are working. After the grouping, I don't want all the departments. I just want the departments where at least 4 employees are working. So how you can write that? Now again you need to filter the data, right? Having. So in this case, if you want to filter the data after whatever the output you are seeing, the output is after grouping or not? This output is after the grouping. So if you want to filter the data after grouping, you need to use having count of stars greater than 3, which is at last employee, 4 employees are working. So this. Got it, guys? Still any questions? So both where and having both are used to filter the data only, but where class to be used before group by, because before grouping itself, if you want to filter the data selection, if you want to filter, so use where class. After grouping the data, whatever the result you are getting, if you want to filter the data from there, use having class. Okay. Next, guys. Write a SQL query to list the grade, number of employees, maximum salary. grade wise number of employees and their maximum salary we need. So what you will do? Grade wise employees. Employee A join
Celebrate.
salary grade comes from here, right? So you need to write B on A dot salary between B dot min sal and B dot max sal. So what I was grade wise, let's the grade number of employees, grade wise number. So just take the grade number of employees in the sense
Count of star.
count of star number of employees, maximum salary. So max of salary
Sal-
in each grade. So here what I need to do is group by
by sal
Great.
grade.
grade.
See, grade 1, there are three employees are working. Out of those 3 employees, the maximum salary is 1200. Grade 2, 3 employees working, the maximum salary is 1400. Grade 3, 2 employees working, maximum salary is 17,000. Grade 4, 5 employees are working, maximum salary is 3100. Grade 5, there are only 1 employee working, whose salary is 6,000. Maximum salary. Okay. Next, write a SQL query to find the departments where at least 2 employees working as a salesman in each grade. Department name, grade, number of employees. So what I need to do is, I need to join the 3 tables. Here, the number of employees count on what? Department name and grade. Department is coming from where?
Departmental.
Join department C on A dot DEPID equals to C dot DEPID. So, okay. Take the department DEP name as well. DEP name and keep these 2 in group by. And what I have asked is number of employees only. Just remove this. But here, see, I want work as a salesman. I need only the salesmen. I need only the salesman. So before group by, what I need to do? Where
Job name.
job name equals to salesman. Okay. Now run it. See, in the marketing team, grade 2, there are 2 employees are working. Marketing department, grade 3, there are 2 employees are working. Okay. So here, what is the next? And here the question is, from this output, want only at least 2 employees are working. 2 employees are working. Then what you will do?
Having count of star.
So here you need to write. See here,
Having
both are at least 2 employees only, but we may not sure the output will give 1 employee or something else in the data. So according to the data we have, we are getting 2 employees, at least 2 employees working. So even if you leave the query here, the output is correct. But because in the condition they have asked for this, if in future, if the data is keep on adding, then there might be the chance only 1 employee will come at a particular grade. So in that scenario, it is wrong, right? So what you need to do? Having
count of star equal to 2.
greater than
Then
1. So now it is correct. Even in the future, if it is added, if there is any combination like finance department, grade 4 employee, grade 4, only 1 employee is working with as a salesman. Then that should not come, right? So with this condition, that will avoid. We are filtering. So even what are till here, if you run the query, you are getting the same output. And till here, you are running the query, you are getting the same output because you are not having any records with less than 2. You are not having the records with less than 2. That's why you are getting the same output. Next. Write a SQL query to find the departments where less than 4 employees are working. Where less than 4 employees are working. Here, tell me. Select DEP ID, comma,
Count of star.
star from employee group by DEP ID. So this is
B missing. Group by.
okay. This is the department wise employees are coming. So here what I need is where less than 4 employees are working.
Having
Having
count of star less than 4.
less than 4 is will come 1001 and 5001. Because other two is greater than 4, right? 2001 has 5 employees, 3001 has 6 employees, and only 1001 has less than 4, and 5001 has less than 4. So when you are running along with this having class, you will be getting only 2 records. Okay.
Krishna,
Yeah, please.
can we use equal to operator in having clause?
Yeah, you can use.
Okay.
You can use. But here our requirement is, see here if I say 2 employees are working, only 2 employees are working, then equals to 2.
Okay.
Okay, equal to 1 or so. Here our question is less than. Okay. Any relational operator can be used. These are not all like equals to, not equals to, in not in cannot be used. Equals to, not equals to, less than, greater than, less than or equals to, greater than or equals to, between. You can use. Write a SQL query to check whether the employee IDs are unique or not. Employee ID unique or not in the sense, so you have employee ID repeated or not. So employee in the given employee table, generally employee is not repeating, right?
Yes.
Employee ID should have only 1 record. I want to check whether the employee ID has a single record or multiple records in this table. Is nothing but how to identify the duplicates.
Count of star.
Select. So here I want to check on employee ID maker, right? So just check employee ID, comma,
count of star
from employee group by. Because when you are doing, if you have multiple how many records? Suppose in this table employee have a multiple records, then it will give you a count against each employee. How many records are there each employee? Like the same. How we are getting a department wise count, employee count here also. Just simply we are changing a department ID with the employee ID, so that on employee ID, if it is seeing any multiple records in the table, then it will return. If not, it will not. So how many records? Only one record is coming. Only one record is coming. So if 1 record is there, do you see any issue?
Group by EMP ID having the count of star is greater than 1.
Why we'll put that greater than 1 condition? What is the need of it?
Here only 14 records, but
yeah, you are correct. You need to keep having count of star greater than 1. Why we are putting? What is the point of having that condition?
Only here we need a distinct records. Means only 1 record.
Yeah.
Greater than 1 means 2.
So we need, see, if the record is unique, we don't need to bother, right?
Yes.
See, if the table has only unique records, you don't need to bother, right? If it
Yes.
has a duplicates, you need to bother. So what are the records which are showing 1, 1, 1, 1? You don't need to bother. It's
Yes.
unique. But if it has a duplicates, but see, in this table I have only 15 records, I can scroll it down, up and down, right?
Yes.
I can scroll it up and down. Let's say employee table has a 1 lakh records. Can you just start scrolling down where I have a more than one employee? Just like this scrolling. Is it so easy?
No.
No. Here what you are worrying about, I am worrying about if there are any duplicate records. Duplicate records, for the duplicate records, what would be the count? The count will be greater than
Greater than 1.
1. So we are worrying about those, right? So simply
Yes.
group by, after group by having count of star greater than 1. So there is no, which means the records which are in the employee table on employee ID, they are unique. Employee IDs are unique. If there is any duplicate means, here you will get multiple records. So whenever in interviews, guys, if they ask you to write a query to how to remove the duplicates. First, if you want to remove the duplicates means, first you need to identify the duplicates. How you can identify? Generally in employee table, employee ID should not be repeated. That is the condition or not?
Yes.
So if that is repeating means, which is wrong. So if you run this query, employee ID comma count of star from employee group by employee ID having count of star greater than 1. If you run this query, it will give you the employee IDs who is having more than one record in the table. Okay. So if it is resulting, if you are getting a result, then those employees has an issue. So you need to work up on that. Then you need to think of how you can remove the duplicates. You can think of how you can remove the duplicates. Okay. Next, guys. Write a SQL query to find number of employees and average salary, group the results at and department ID and job name. This already we did. Select DEP ID, comma, job name, comma,
Count.
average salary. Oh, number of employees also there. Huh?
Mm.
Count of star,
Comma average.
employee count, AVG of salary, average salary from employee group by DEP ID, comma, job. That's it. Here. Number of employees, average salary, department and job name. That is we are returning. Same. See. Okay. Anyone has any questions, guys? These are all about the join exercises. Practice, please practice this. Without practicing, see, if you are practicing the operators and functions, what we have discussed, which is quite easier because then you'll know how to access the data from the single tables. And here, the accessing the data from multiple tables. Here are complete exercises going on 3 tables. If you are joining with the department ID, A dot department ID equals to B dot department. If you are joining with the salary rate, A dot salary between B dot min sal and B dot max sal. So these are the only 3 conditions we are using. So the remaining, if you are using in where class or if you are using a group by class, if you are using having class or anything. So how you are doing on a single table, the same thing you can use on multiple tables. Only the thing is here, you are selecting the data from multiple tables. That's it. The remaining will works remains the same. So in case of joins, what you extra should know is, so since you want to get the data from multiple tables, so what are those tables and what is the join condition between them? That's it. So and once you get the data, filtering the data, grouping the data, and filtering the data after grouping, and the columns you are selecting in the select class, everything is remains same. How you are doing it in the single statement, single table statements. There is no change. Okay. Any questions, guys? So we are done with the joins as well.
Krishna,
Yeah, please.
once explain self-join example.
Self-join. Okay. Join, self-join in the sense, ma'am. So it is the same join you can use, inner join keyword. But if you want to join the table within the same table, so suppose here I have, this is my table. This is my table, the data. Okay. So whatever the information that here you are seeing, employee ID. So here employee ID is there. What is the name of this employee ID? What is the Kailing? And what is the job? What is the his job? He's working as his designation president, and he is not having any manager, which means the hierarchy, and he is the topmost employee. He's not having, if the employee is not having manager, means he is the topmost employee or not.
Yes.
And he joined in this year, and he is getting a salary of 6,000, and he's not getting any commission, and he belongs to 1001 department. Okay, fine. So whatever the information that we have read now, is all the information belongs to employee or not?
Yes.
Here employee ID is there. So against this employee ID, all the information is there in this table. Okay. And when it comes to the last department ID, I'm saying department ID 1001. So what is 1001? Department will have its own names, right?
Yes.
IT department, finance department, might be the department will be located in here, or department is someone else. So like department details also will be there, right? Whatever will be having. So where by seeing 1001, do you understand what is 1001?
No, department table is.
Department table is there. You need to join with department table to get the department information.
Yes.
Okay. And when it comes to the second record, 66928. His name is Blaze, and he's working as a manager, and he's reporting to 68319. 68319 manager ID. Manager ID. So I want to know what the manager ID. I want to know the manager name and what is the manager information. From where you'll get? See here, here employee information I'm getting. 66928 Blaze, he's a manager, and everything information coming. Here a manager ID is there. So I want to know the manager information, like the manager ID, manager name. Here we have a manager ID. Manager name I want. Manager salary I want. Manager joining date I want. These are all the information I need. So do you have any other table to get these manager details?
No.
No. But where are you seeing this information?
Only employee table.
In the employee table. In the employee table, how you can be able to see? So 68319 manager ID equals to employee ID.
Yes.
And so got it right?
Yes.
Manager ID equals to employee ID. So if you want to get these manager details, for these manager details, if I ask, what is the manager information? Here manager ID. Tell me manager ID. What is the manager ID?
68319.
Manager name.
Manager name.
So this is the manager ID. You need to join with manager ID. Join with the employee ID. This manager ID. So because manager itself is an employee, right? In organization, manager is also an employee.
Yes.
Right or not?
Yes.
So you need to see where it is there here.
Yes.
So manager ID equals to employee ID. Whatever the information against this employee ID is the manager information or not?
Yes.
Kailing. Manager name is Kailing. Manager job is president. Manager hire date is this. Manager salary is 6,000. Manager department is 1001. So this is the information of manager. So this manager information you are getting in the same table. So how you are getting manager ID dot? So same table you can't keep, right? See here I am saying manager ID equals to employee ID.
Employee ID.
So when you are doing this, so anyway that information is coming from the same table. Why can't I use same
Yes, sir.
Get the data from a single table. Employee, where manager ID equals to, this is what I am saying, right?
Yes.
Employee ID. See, in SQL Server or any database, the operation is row by row. Operation is row by row. So when you are doing this, it will come to the first record, where manager ID equals to employee ID. These two is matching.
Yes.
These two is matching. Manager ID equals to employee ID. See, I am just taking manager equals to
Mm.
this.
No.
True or false?
False.
So just X. Do you see any record which is true?
No.
Because information coming in the same table, but do you see that information in the same row?
No.
In the other row. So if you are writing that in a single statement, single table like this, it's never be mapped. So what you need to do is, so you need to join the same table with same table. So hierarchy is changing, right? B
Yes.
on A dot manager ID equals to B dot employee ID.
Okay.
Okay. So that's why here, see here manager ID is not there. So let's say this is employee A table. This is employee B table.
Yes.
Okay. It will come to the first record. Do you have any manager ID?
No. Here, no.
No.
But
Next record. Come here. A dot manager ID 68319. Do you have? Yes, 68319. So,
yes.
so this is the employee table.
Yes.
683 manager ID equals to employee ID. This is the manager information. From table B, you will be getting the manager information or not.
Yes.
So that's what. So here I am just saying A dot manager ID equals to B dot employee ID. So when these two are in match, manager ID equals to employee ID.
Employee ID.
So then the table A, whatever the information that is coming from table A is the employee information. Whatever the information that is coming from table B is manager information.
Manager information.
Okay. This is so. Suppose if you write B dot employee ID equals to A dot manager ID, if you interchange the condition, then whatever is coming from employee table A is the manager information.
Okay.
Table B is the employee information. Because from which table you are considering as a manager ID, that table has employee information. The other table has manager information. Okay.
Okay.
Clear?
Yes.
So whenever you have this kind of hierarchical information, whatever the ID that you are using, the information of that particular ID is also available in the same table. Then you'll go for self-join. Okay.
Okay.
Any more questions, guys? Okay, guys. Chalo then. Chalo, guys. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.